Shall we begin? Tekashi 6'9". Shall we begin? Let me say this, right? Let me talk to you, Tekashi. Like, really, really talk to you. And the reason why I'm making this video, instead of calling you, is because I have to speak through this screen, to the streets, and clean up the mess that you're making. Let me ask you a question, Tekashi. Being that so many people tagged me, there's a picture of a dude that they tagged me in, basically saying he's fooled because he's still stuck in the hood, in the hood that you was in, recording your video. When you leave the hood, Tekashi, you leave to go to a mansion. You come into the hood, you come into Brooklyn, you coming back to Brooklyn, a millionaire with $1 million, $2 million worth of jewelry on you. Probably $1 million in a book bag. You're coming to the hood and you're pulling your Hummer stunning. What you're doing is you're causing a publicity stunt by recording in a hood that is dangerous. What are you looking to become, the next Alpo? Or are you trying to get somebody Alpo'd? What you trying to get them dudes snot box rock? I mean, here's the reality. I'm going to give you a raw reality, Tekashi, because this is what I'm supposed to do. You come back to the hood. Let's keep it all the way funky. If Shotty, Harv, Nuke was out here, you wouldn't have did that. Absolutely, you wouldn't. You wouldn't play with that fire. So your publicity stunt, it doesn't count, right? Let me talk to you, Tekashi. Let me talk to you. Like, let me really, really give you a heart-to-heart. Because I want, like, what I want for you and what you want for yourself is doom. Like, Whack, what are you not talking to him? Academics, what are you not talking to him? You're trying to rush Shorty to an early grave. Or, better yet, have him rush somebody else to an early grave while he's sitting in his house, in his mansion, looking at the news. Tekashi, what is the difference between you and you see me going at the lobby boys? For doing the same thing, for being millionaires coming back to the lobby when they don't live there no more. Why you didn't come back to the lobby and show a video of you taking all the people in the projects to the supermarket to get something to eat? If you're gonna come back to the land of the poor, and you coming from the land of the rich, then feed them. Let me talk to you, Tekashi. Let me talk to you. You had an opportunity to come from filth. When you took the stand, when you told, when you put your Johnny Hancock, when you put your 6'9" on that paperwork, I tried to understand that you didn't belong in this lifestyle that you are still glorifying and pushing through your video. That's not you. You are not built like that. That's not for you. Because if it was, you would still be in there with your brothers. I know when you go to sleep at nighttime, deep down, all these dudes that you surrounding yourself with don't got the same energy as Shotty. You had the opportunity to come home from jail, right? You had the opportunity to come home from jail and teach these young kids that gang culture, that gang life is the worst mistake that you ever made. You had the opportunity to come home and become a hero where everybody would accept you like, yo, this boy changed his life. He realized this lifestyle wasn't for him. But now you are becoming a billboard for the same lifestyle all over again when you've seen the end of the story. That could have been the end of your story. You got a second chance. And you are being a billboard. A beautiful billboard that lead young boys to the hellfire of poor choices. Change your energy, man. But then again, how do I expect you to care about the same community that you came from if your baby mama's saying that you don't care about your own kid? I believed in you, son. That's the only reason why I would ever speak to you on the phone, is because I believe that you have the power to show these young, you got millions of followers. which is a gift and a curse within itself. Because if you can't lead them into paradise, the same paradise that you living in, instead you still giving them the illusion that leads to the penitentiary that you escaped by destroying all of your friends. The same friends that you could teach these young kids about that tried to destroy you. Everything is about choices, man. See, there's a method to the madness when I deal with celebrity gossip. There's a message in that bottle. I don't just sit up here and gossip. I give you things that make you go, Tekashi, the world is looking for a hero. And with your publicity stunt, you're giving them a failure. That gangster persona is a failure. Many of dudes that really lived that life went down that path. It's like I told people before, I'm going to tell y'all again. Pistol Pete, his career was over at the age of 19. He got locked up. 21, they was done with him. Finished. He was one of the best at that time in age. He had the mentality of the child. So as a child, he thought as a child. His brain wasn't even mature enough to make the proper decisions. He did not have the lifestyle that you have now. You got the bag already. Why are you so selfish? Why are you being so selfish? There are children that's looking at you. Now they think that it's actually okay. Everybody ain't gonna get away with snitching the way that you do. You had the opportunity to come out of here in these streets. You had the opportunity to come out here in these streets and be a savior to these young boys and still make dope music where everybody will be bumping your music. Tekashi, it's kind of hard to take anything that you say that's gangster, serious, is equivalent to somebody. It's like looking at diarrhea. It's like looking at diarrhea, listening to you rap gangster, knowing that you told on everybody around you. You don't have to rap gangster. You still can rap. Why are you trying to prove to people that you are tough? When it came time for you to face your toughest opponents, you folded. There is no second chances at you being a gangster. And there's no need for you to be a gangster. Tekashi 6ix9ine, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Nobody else is telling you this. I say this to you with love. The world is looking for a hero. When dudes be sitting up there talking about Hassan Cambell, you ain't in the loop. I am the loop. I am the loop. I created my own loop, my own world. I don't have to cater to gang activity. I don't care what the gangs in the streets is doing. I am the loop. Jay-Z does not care about gang culture. It is beneath him, so it is beneath me. I still got love for dudes that come from gang culture because that's where I come from. And some of us matured enough to say, okay, well, we live in a working life and we taking care of families right now, but this is where we come from. Coming from where I'm from. You came from that. It almost destroyed you. It almost destroyed the rest of us. Lead these kids to the same paradise. When you get on a plane and you land, you go to paradise. You living in a mansion. Stop coming back to the hood, selling these kids the same destruction that almost destroyed you. Please, I'm begging you. I don't know what the people around you are saying to you, but it's my job, being that I've spoken to you quite a few times, to say this to you with love, man. Stop making a fool out of yourself. Stop misleading these young boys. That gangster persona, that gangster image, and that drill rap, that energy is a spell being cast. Don't lead these young souls to the hellfire when you living in heaven on earth. This is why I do celebrity gossip, people. This is why I talk about celebrity gossip. The streets is a dead end. The streets don't love nobody. The streets done robbed so many mothers of their child. The streets done robbed so many fathers of their child. The streets don't love nobody. And this is why I say pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Look at what the streets tried to do to you, Tekashi. Shotty took your baby moms. Nuke and Hog tried to kidnap you and take your life. This is why I say pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. You came to the hood. You put some of them young boys' life in danger by even putting them in your video. You know you only pulling up to dance in front of the building. When you leave, you left them in danger. All right. The least you can do is pay for the funeral when they get their snot box rocked, right? Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. I hope and pray somebody got something out of this message. This ain't just celebrity gossip. These words of wisdom could save somebody's life. Coming from where I'm from.